And there he is. There he is.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey. So, let's get over the comments here. Somebody send it. Yeah. Okay, so when I say catchphrase, we'll just get right into it. I'm talking about catchphrases here. And because I'm reading through boxes and I'm looking at some of this stuff, every company has their little slogan, their little phrase, their stupid thing they want to say. And, one of the ones that got me, like, the one that made me think about it.
The fastest name in RC?
Fastest name in RC, there's one. Do they really stand up to the hype on that? Yeah.
Not so much.
No, because they're not the fastest. They might be the biggest, but it's all a matter of perspective, right? But Axial changed their name this week.
Did they?
From Axial Racing to Axial Adventure.
Makes sense.
Makes more sense. But they went with the Axial Racing for a long time. Now, way, way, way back, they used to make nitro motors and stuff like that, right? Way back, before the dawn of time, they made these. Before your time, yeah. See,
before my time,
yeah. So like it took them a while to realize that they weren't living up to their own hype anymore, so they changed it out to Axial Adventure, which is what they are. They are literally an adventure. They make crawlers. Everything they're building right now is about that kind of aspect more. And then plus with their new base camp model they released, that's based off of the whole adventure off-roading kind of idea, right?
Yeah, the little scale details to it.
Right?
It goes very good with that adventure series.
You've got your other brands that I just keep on looking at boxes lately, and I'm looking and going, really? They really want to lay claim to that? Like, here we go with Traxxas. What do you got, a cat or a squirrely thing or something in the roof or what?
Oh, no, I just got some boxes here. See if they have anything on there.
Just got to turn my volume here a bit. You guys are too quiet.
Here we go. What we got here?
There. Now I can hear you better. Let me know if it's echoing. If it's echoing, let me know. I'll change. Traxxas Tough was on the box of an old Traxxas RC, and Tom Lee. Yes, it was. Absolutely. I saw that video too. There you go. But let's take a look at this guy here. Pro Scale. When it comes to Traxxas and scale, Pro Scale, I think that's a bit of a stretch. I mean, Traxxas has never, ever been known for their scale. They only did it with the TRX4, but prior to that, they had nothing scale. Everything was all over the map. Whatever they decided, we have these wheels, let's make this truck. That was their thing, right?
Was it more like,
but
what we got?
So you get, I'm gonna move you guys over here so I'm looking at you better. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Make you guys move. There. Look at my mess back there. Batteries on the floor, all kinds of junk back there. That's your mess from when you were here last.
I did not make a mess.
So I was looking at some boxes and I'm like trying to figure out whether or not they actually stand up to the name.
Well, I think on like most X-ray products, they say that's luxury.
Luxury. That was one of the ones I was thinking.
It's a luxury F1 car.
Don't mind me. I have my luxury RC car here.
Let's say here. Here we go. Wait.
Everything is luxury with them.
Luxury.
Right?
Luxury electronic touring car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or let's take a look. I'm just going to pop open some windows here. I'm going to go to a couple of sites and take a look at some pages just to see what their big phrase is. Like, so let's take a look at, let's say, Arma RC. Let's take a look at Arma's site and see what they claim.
Sufficient.
No, they don't claim sufficient. But don't just bash, blast.
Yeah, that's
their
it.
thing. Built fast, built tough. So close, I guess. Like, yeah, Gord, we're not talking about what you say. We're talking about sayings that companies use. Nobody uses give her hell. Traxxas tough they use. Or Traxxas has scale trail as one of their sayings that they coined. Or ready to race. That's another one of theirs. Because RTR has been taken up by everybody.
Ready to race.
Why would Traxxas call any of their stuff ready to race when honestly, if you're racing, you're probably not running?
Yeah, I can't run a Traxxas.
Arms are made from dog biscuits, and there are yes, sure. I mean, when you consider the fact that like this is the diff from a fire team. It's so small.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big truck with a small diff.
But for the arms, there is RPM. I seen they released some new arms last week for one of the Arma products.
For Creighton EXBs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Creighton and Outcast EXB. But how about this Extreme Bash Truggy?
What?
Right? All Road Speed Bash. Okay.
I'll be back 1 second. Keep this conversation going. I'll be back. There's bad windstorm going through Armstrong, and a big chunk of the tree in the backyard kind of broke off just before we went on live. So let me go check on my wife in the backyard and see if she's still alive.
Help me. Okay, so let's say we got All Road Speed Bash Racer. That's the Arma Vendetta. Do you know anybody that races a Vendetta? I don't know anybody that races a Vendetta. I know people who bash them. I don't know anybody who races them. Some of the sayings are just off the wall, and they get me all the time. Who else we got? Well, let's go my favorite, RC 4-wheel drive. Because RC 4-wheel drive claims to be the king of scale. But I don't know if I would call them really the king of scale. Okay. Welcome to the home for ultimate scale RC products. But they don't always work. They might have lost some of their catchphrases because I know they were claiming to be the kings of scale, which I think they've been beaten by a few other companies. How's it out in Lumpy? Well, I don't live in Lumpy. The windstorm was gone through Vernon. I came home with my Jeep. It almost blew off the road. Is she still alive?
Yeah, the wife's still alive. She went over and talked to her because this tree is like kind of like right on the property line. It's like right where the fence is, and the neighbor thinks it's my tree. I kind of think it's his tree, or I think it's kind of both.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been wanting to like cut the top 10 feet off, but I haven't been able to do that physically myself.
Right. So the wind did?
So the wind, broke a branch off, that's actually laying in the neighbor's yard because the wind's
Their
blowing
problem.
that way.
That makes it their tree.
So it makes it their tree. And then another branch is broken halfway up and kind of just hanging in there, like waiting to kill somebody.
Right.
And yeah, so those trees have to be addressed now. Well, soon, very soon, because the good old insurance deductible is probably more than whatever it kills below it. So,
yep,
and probably a little bit more than getting someone in to professionally cut it.
Yeah, professional cutters aren't that bad around here. Yeah, the fastest name in radio control.
That's Traxxas. Like, the latency in that controller is so fast.
Yeah, the fastest. They are the fastest. Okay, well, let's see. What is their fastest vehicle?
X01?
Mm-hmm. Harma Limitless, and there's all kinds of cars out there that just smoke that thing now, right?
However, the Limitless is not an RTR, so
yeah, but they're not. They're still not. I mean, we're not talking RTRs here. We're talking their claim is the fastest.
The fastest.
Right? The fastest name.
Maybe their name's fast.
Yeah, but Traxxas.
Arma.
I think Arma's faster. Losi's faster. Losi comes off your tongue faster, so that name is technically faster. Right?
Losi.
Traxxas. I don't know which one flows off. I don't know. Their drag car is not the fastest.
I'm kind of curious to see what the TLR or the Losi one will do out of the box.
The Losi, you're talking the
drag car.
The Losi drag car, yeah. I've had a few of them, but we've never actually had one hit the track yet.
Yeah, you sold a couple.
Yeah, we've never had one actually show up. It's because they made them too pretty.
Yeah, because I know that Dano's buddy bought one, didn't he?
Yeah,
and
those guys bought them
in the box. His buddy wanted to buy one just so he'd had one, and then never came out. Never even opened it up.
Guiding Horizon. Okay, we got to read this one out for everybody. Guiding Horizon Hobby is our vision to impact the world for good through the influence of Horizon and our people. Impacting the world for good is the foundational purpose throughout our business.
That's a mission statement right there.
A mission statement. Hell yeah. That's a mouthful. I've just got to find the one for the crawlers here. You go on some.
It's telling me to ask if you ate in town or if I
did not eat yet.
Food.
I did not eat. I mean, she's not my wife. She's your mother.
She's your wife.
Yes.
So I have to deliver food.
Ooh. Yeah, you have to deliver food. Bring down my wedding. Bring down our anniversary gift. I want to show everybody.
I don't know where it is.
Ask Mom where it is. Ask Mom where it is.
I made a whip.
Yeah, go. Hurry before I whip you with your whip. So let's look at their crawling stuff from Traxxas. Scale and trail is their phrase, their trademarked actual phrase. Trademark. That's the ones that get me. When people put a trademark on something like that. What does Losi have? Losi.
I don't know. It has engineering wins.
Did you really find engineering wins?
Right on the box here. Come on, Losi 22 4.0, and down the bottom says engineering wins. And also on the back of the box, it has some more engineering talk in here. Where was that? It was like engineered in
defining the future of our state.
Engineered in California. So they're all about engineered.
engineered way better than anybody else.
Engineering
Once upon a time, Losi was up there with their designs. Yeah, their engineering on their designs was way up there. But now they've gone more RTR, more entry level, more.
Well, there's two faces to Losi.
Yeah,
They've got their
Losi Racing.
They got their 22 line, which is their race line.
Yeah, which says TLR on it.
TLR. Team
So
Losi
is that
Racing.
actually a Losi or a Team Losi Racing product? Which one is that?
Team Losi Racing.
So on that box, it says Team Losi Racing.
TLR. You betcha.
So there you go. There's a difference. So if you go with just Losi, you end up with
RTR. But they've always had that two-face mentality with, we're going to put a really crappy RTR out there.
Dude, I read, I'm back. I put the kids to sleep and cut my wife. That's all I read. I didn't read the wife's hair.
So yeah, so you always have the two faces of Losi. Always been there since I've been around.
Samba, what? Okay, well let's get Samba's first. Our mission is to spread motorsports to the masses. Okay, that's right. I've read that one before. But he says that it must be rich then. What are the prices of Losi compared to Traxxas and other brands? Like when you're talking, because you're across the pond, let me know where your range sits. Does Losi fall into the high end or does it fall into the other ends? Like if it's ridiculously expensive or how it works. I know some of the brands are crazy. You guys have brands like Capo over there, which are stupid expensive.
Ridiculous.
I'm just going to find. Oh, no, I don't want that. Race inspired. That's what the Losi catchphrase is. Race inspired.
Yeah, because it is. They take the race inspired from the engineered line, right here, and then they do like a wannabe race car with the plastic chassis instead of the aluminum chassis. And now it's inspired, right?
I have one of those actually right back here.
Yeah, race inspired.
Because that car that I turned into Losi doesn't have. Losi doesn't have their own website anymore. Losi used to have their own website. You type in losi.com and it would go to Losi. Now it goes to Horizon.
They gotta go Team Losi Racing.
Oh, well, that's not going to be the same website though, right?
No.
Team Losi is going to be all the race inspired stuff.
Oh, here we go. Here's one for you. HB Racing. World champions.
Are they? When was the last time they won a world championship? MCDs, yes. Those are freaking expensive.
I don't know. I want to say, let's see here. World champions. U.S. national champions, Japanese champions, Euro champions. I'm going to click on that. Let me click on it. Let me click on it.
Click, 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 click.
Show me the champions.
Who are the real champions?
Hot Bodies is like they rebranded because it used to be Hot Bodies.
Right.
Now they're HB Racing.
Yeah.
Because they're no longer part of the original brand.
Which was HPI, I think, wasn't it?
HPI, yeah.
Weren't they like the racing side of HPI?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, they're the racing side, and then somebody else bought their stuff.
HPI was like the basher side of it. See, that's where I'm wondering, like, you take a look at Traxxas. Traxxas has Traxxas. Traxxas is the mini, small, entry-level line from Traxxas. And then when you have Losi, I think the closest thing to entry-level small for them is going to be the ECX line.
That's what we got here.
They share a few parts sometimes. Who else has another micro brand that goes underneath them?
HBI.
Yeah, HPI. Maverick. That's the one.
The Maverick.
They got the Maverick line. That's their entry level line for there.
Well, the Maverick is on all scales, and then they call that one there the Ion.
Oh, I got food. Is that ribs?
Yep.
Oh, somebody brought me ribs.
What do we got?
HPI, what's their catchphrase? Well, let's take a look. HPI Racing. All these places call themselves racing for the longest time, right? Although there was never really a lot of racing.
Okay, let's go back.
I don't see any big catchphrase from them. I see they like Flux. Flux is a big thing for them. Flux is a big deal for them. Element RC, your journey begins here. Your journey begins to where? Where's your journey taking you? To the bank? To the hobby shop to buy more parts? Actually, I don't say that. I like the Element line. I think that they're a wicked car. I like every one I've had, even the independent suspension one, which I know Eric hates. Vanquish. Vanquish is
They're 4-time world champions with the Nitro buggy, hot bodies. 4-time. Doesn't really list the years here.
Vanquish Products is what is their it's on the packages. I don't have a Vanquish package here right now.
I'm just gonna look up.
It's got something to do with high quality machining or something like that. Oh, damn it! I literally looked at it before I left the store too. It's on their tags. Let me see where I can find a Vanquish tag. Yes, we're making fun of people. The independent front suspension one is my tow truck. It doesn't need to crawl anymore. That works. If it doesn't need to crawl, that works.
However, I did see something here. Hobby Wing won in all champions. The 2019 FMAR 10 scale buggy world championships has already concluded. Hobby Wing won on all the champions. So I think everything was powered by Hobby Wing.
Yes.
So Hobby Wing is the true world champion.
Hobby Wing is the true world champion?
Yeah. Because they power everything.
They power everything that's supposed to be fast. You know, even on Vanquish's own site, they don't have.
Oh God, the wind's gusting. I can hear it in my closet over there. That's where the where the furnace is. I can hear the wind blowing across the
vent shattering.
Yeah, I can hear it all.
Well, hey Scott, I was at the store helping Ryan, and while I was there, the wind was blowing so hard it was coming backwards through the air conditioner. We didn't have them on, but you could hear him whistling through the AC. Yeah, Viviton. Yeah. Let's take a look here at Viviton. Viviton. And I don't know about you guys, but my personal opinion, if you're a company that sells parts online and you don't have an actual website, like an actual, in my opinion, you're a pretty scabby you're a pretty scabby company. You make products for RC, there should be a dedicated site a person can go to find out information about your product, proper description, images, information. Maybe not buy it from your site, but somewhere a person can go to, not a Facebook page. Right?
Okay, there we go.
Facebook page is lame.
Up here.
And the reason I say that right now is because here I am looking up Viviton. Viv at Tom, I think it is. And I can find eBay, Amazon, Super Shafty, Vitavon. I'll try this. Vitavon. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Probably spelling it wrong. Showing results for Vitavon. And once again, just an eBay store. No actual website for them. Vitavon. Let's try RC. Sometimes I just throw RC on the back end of them. Oh, eBay. eBay. Now, I know Trial has one. I know theirs is Trial Hobby. What's their catchphrase?
We machine you.
They're just RC upgrade manufacturer. Brass. Yeah, they're pretty straightforward on. They don't lay any claims to anything that there's not really. Vitavon. That sounds up. Last night I got rid of Windows. It feels so good. Injora makes more fun for RC. Yeah, makes fun of RC. Makes fun of RC and their prices. Trying to sell their stuff. And put instructions in the packaging. Absolutely.
Why?
And who's guilty of that, Scott? I know who you're going to say.
Who's gonna even look at them?
Instructions?
Yeah.
Mm. You got one of these damn things kicking around, you're going to want to look in the instructions.
No, you just want to get something else. You just want to go right to one of these.
Fury Tech. Yes. Well, okay, hold on. Did your Fury Tech not come with instructions? These are Fury Tech instructions. They
I think
tell
I'm
you
with
to
Gord
go-
with this one.
Hey?
I think I'm with Gord with this one. The real question is, what's MMF's catchphrase?
I'm going to see if I have it written down.
Or is that just writing the name? Just making my fun.
Make your fun happen. Yeah. That was one of our catchphrases once. It wasn't really a catchphrase. We did actually do a radio ad once, and we needed to try and come up with a catchphrase, and they came up with all these things that were just kind of plays on words, and they were all really stupid. So actually, here we go. I'll explain to you now. For any of you guys that are wondering, why did we come up with the name Make My Fun? We wanted to come up with a name that incorporated our family. So we were tossing around names. So I'm Travis. My wife is Tanya. My son is Maddox. And we have Keenan. And we have Micaiah. So we were tossing around all these things and putting all these names together and combinations of letters and all this crap, and nothing ever came out right. Until my wife took all my kids' names and put the first two letters together. The first two letters in the order that they're born. So then we had Make, M-A-K-E-M-Y. Make My. And then it turned into, well, what are we trying to make? I'm trying to make fun things. Make My Fun. There you go. There's the name. Make My Fun. That's how that happened. But MMF is porn. MMF might be porn where you're from. And I'm not going to search up MMF porn on this computer because I'm sure it will get some kind of skanky virus that I really don't want. Thought real hard on getting the Sanwa, but you stopped yourself. Why would you stop yourself? Get the Sanwa, man. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I didn't think it was something that great until I got it. You don't know until you get it.
I'm thinking about all my crawlers that I run. I have basically all my crawlers are on my Spectrum, right? Which is fine. And the reason for that is because the programmability and stuff for crawler features and stuff is really good on a Spectrum. Four-wheel steer is really easy kind of thing to set up, and you can set all these buttons and things that do automatic things. Not as easy on that. I've tried four-wheel steer and stuff like that.
It's on there.
Where?
You gotta select the right program on it.
And is it on a button? You just go beep, beep, beep and cycle through?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. You'll have to show me.
I'm
Because
getting
if you can show it to me, I might change over my stuff from Spectrum. I might get rid of all my Spectrum stuff. But, nah, I won't, because if you get an RTR from anywhere in Horizon Land, it's running Spectrum Electronics. So my remote, I can just bind it to what's already in whatever shows up and have a remote that I like. Not something like this. Crappy remotes that I don't like RTR remotes very often.
at all.
Plus, you might want more channels than 4. This is true. So
That's the one thing it doesn't have.
Zarek sent me a photo. So Gord. But Gord sends me photos every night. So my phone dings all night. Ding, 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 ding.
Not
When
appropriate.
I open up this thing, it makes everything else go glitchy. Absolutely. I do 100% agree with you on that. $20 receivers are very hard to swallow when it comes to Sanwa. Unless you buy Power Hobby, Red Dog. What's the other brand? Power Hobby, Red Dog, and there's another one.
Star. Let's see what it is.
Star something, but they're knockoffs, and they're
Yeah.
almost half the price. And they do the same thing. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. It's called. Yeah, Power Star.
Four star?
Power Star.
Power Star. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this. This is cool. So this is Eric's Xeron Black. So I know who these people are, except for Got Frog. I got no idea what your real name is. But I know everybody that's local, so I know who Xeron is. Xeron, which is just
Xeron.
a weird name for me to say. Xeron. That's like something from like a sci-fi movie or something, like some kind of
Planet.
evil warlord. I am Xeron. I am going to take over your
Sultan.
Yeah. Do that again?
Sultan.
Ah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Dude,
I'll share this to you guys here.
Dude, where's my car? Yeah.
So check out this. This is Xeron's IFS. So he's turned it into a tow truck. So that is actually an Element Enduro chassis underneath an old Chevy two-wheel drive. Those are probably, I'm looking at those. Are those the Proline wheels, or are they RC four-wheel drive ones? It's hard to tell from that angle. Pulling a Traxxas TRX4 Sport build kit. Traxxas. What is Biddy Design's catchphrase? That's a good question. Something as though you use 4S battery in your 6S cable RC, and also considering buying a crawler. I can't say considering buying a crawler because I have crawlers. I have lots of crawlers. I also have racers. I have a problem.
Bitty design body kicking around. They used to good.
Ooh. Here, Aaron, you got any tips or advice for that?
For which?
Oh, nice.
Can't get them out of the gearbox. Well, depends on. You got anything sticking out of it?
Do you have anything sticking out?
Because if you do, you can like take a Dremel tool and put a little slot in it, and try to get a screwdriver in it.
I can't believe how hungry I am.
That's probably the only way you're gonna get those out. Even still, you might need to. You can still grind down, put a little slot into it, and get a little slot screwdriver and
Broke it flush into where?
transmission. Probably in the it says the gearbox. I'm thinking on the front diff cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to Dremel a slot into it and try not to cut into the pumpkin part of it. So go up and down on the sides. And then usually, yeah, that one there, the front cap doesn't have any threading into it. You're threading into the back side of it. So if you do have, if it's etched up a little bit, you're still going to be able to use it.
I know Dubro makes a very, very small easy out.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Easy
going
out
to...
kit, you can get a Canadian Tire that also has a drill, like a drill bit piece. It goes down as far as, I think it was 2 mil, is as small as it will go. But you do not want to drill into hardened steel with that because it will snap. And then you will have a bigger problem because then you will have tool steel in there as well.
Yeah, so you have a broken piece of drill bit in there.
Yeah, because it's very, it's not that it's not hardened steel. It is, but it's very brittle. It doesn't have any flex to it.
Yeah. But all you need to do is put a little slot in there, and then if you don't have one of these already, you get like a little screwdriver like this guy here.
Oh, yeah, got Frog. I got something for you. Gord sent me this that night, and I think you'll probably get a chuckle out of it. I got to get you a set of lights for your helmet. Yeah, totally need to get you a set of lights. Gord sent me so many pictures. I'm going to make an entire category on here, and it's just going to be called the Gord Show.
Can we like just play some Benny Hill music and put a bunch of pictures up?
Right? Oh, this is just from, yeah. Gord, you got to put these up on your own channel, man. Make a slideshow and put them up. I know that the guys that are involved would watch. No, which one's yours? I'll put up one because I think it looks kind of cool. I'm going to show this one. I like that truck. It just looks cool. I think that was a good body choice for that truck.
It does look good. Looks really long though.
Well, that's fine.
Looks long.
But it's an extended cab. It's a 4-door, man.
Yeah.
It's
Like what
supposed
kind
to
of
be
wheelbase on that sucker? Is that like a 14?
That's 12.3 because that body comes off of Arma Big Rock.
Oh, that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So then they already had the wheels
14-inch wheelbase. There you go.
a little more to the back and a little more to the front.
So that one's built with the not a Ford body. You know which one I'm talking about? The not a Ford body?
The not a
Or
Ford
not a
body?
Dodge body? Or the not a Chevy body?
The not anything body?
The not a we're just gonna take styling cues from everything and put it all into the same front end.
That's just smart engineering there. So all Dodge guys can be like, yeah, it's a Dodge. Chevy dudes are like, yeah, it's Chevy.
Yes.
And then the Ford guys are like, yeah, it's broken.
Dandelions do suck. Do not drive through a field of dandelion when they're going to seed. Absolutely do not do that because you will find those stupid little seeds in your gear mesh and everywhere in your RC for the next 10 years, probably somewhere around there. Even after you take it all apart, even in there, you'll still they'll get in there. I don't know how. I just know they do. It says. Yes. Okay, I'll show you this one too because I think Frog's can relate to this. There you go. So you think you got dandelion problems, eh? What are you laughing at? Is your wife back there cursing and yelling and screaming?
No, it's my cat.
No.
I'll see if I can grab him.
Good luck. Good luck.
My cat takes packaging on his head like this.
One of those cats.
And he walks around. And he can't see anything. And he just like walks around like that.
Under.
And he kind of slowly walks around and bumps into things sometimes. This one time he had a packaging, he had like little holes bitten out of the end. And he like looked through it, peeked through it, and he walked around with it on his head like he's ready for Halloween.
Yeah, don't ever piss off the pussy. Oh, here's one I remember. Well, actually, I have the box here somewhere. Boom Racing. For hobbyists, by hobbyists. That's one of their catchphrases. My wife has been here. And then we've got Beginning of the Future. And then Be a Badass. Being a badass is a big deal with Boom Racing. It's a very big deal. Mm-hmm. Gordon really wants to see what your backyard looks like.
Who does?
Mm-hmm.
Want to see my backyard's nothing great to.
I learned something today. I did not know this.
Okay.
So the company called Frixion.
God.
So Frixion makes shocks and stuff like that, and we have a bunch of them from. Let me find the site here. Frixion RC. So they make shocks. They make all kinds of other cool stuff. And I'll share the screen to you now. So they make the recoil shock in a whole bunch of different sizes. I have them. I have them on. I have them on this truck. So I have a set of them on here. Okay. So there's some friction shocks. They're really, really smooth. They're really, really good. Nice action on them. Come in so many different variations and lengths. They come with extra different types of springs and stuff, different styles. They don't bind. Super smooth. It turns out, I learned today that they are actually partnered up or owned by Pitbull, because they have now released a tire. And the tire they have released is running the same compound, is running the Alien compound. So it always makes me wonder who these companies are, because you see all these companies that have basically the same thing. Who's actually the parent company? And who's just the one who's having their name stamped on it? So, like I said, Frixion, they're sharing rubber compounds with Pitbull. And that's the reason why every single time I looked at any of their pictures or any of their stuff on their site, there was always a chassis in the background. And that chassis always had Pitbull tires on it every single time. And I was like, why? Why does this always have Pitbull tires?
What, do they own the company or something?
Well, yeah, turns out they're the same. What is this?
So do I need to go back there and take some pictures or what?
Do you need to go back there and take some pictures? These are lights and whips, and if you look, their stuff is shared back and forth with Pitbull's. You go on Pitbull's website, it's not much different.
But what else was affiliated with Pitbull?
Hawk Racing.
Or was it Fireball? Do 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 do. No.
A full-size guy. He does these, it's like Monster Garage type idea. He builds these diesel beast things. I don't know if he's still doing it. I haven't seen anything. I don't have normal TV anymore, so I don't really get to see it much. You sent me a picture. Let's see here. There, boom. I've seen that effect. Gord wants me to show you this. Show me this. Here you go. Aaron. Gord thinks you think this is funny.
Glasses on?
Cow sunglasses. More cat pics. More cat pics.
Now, if you get me like a video of a cat jumping with the $6 Million Man sound effects, now we're talking.
I see. Okay, back to HPI. We're still looking here.
Okay, so I geared up my buggy for drag racing now.
Oh, for the bracket class.
For the bracket class, I'm gonna see what it does. I put 32 tooth in there. It had a what we got here? Sufficient here. 24.
So, do you think that the wind is blowing harder today than it was when we? Oh, here we go. HPI Racing, faster, tougher, meaner. Dum, dum, dum.
Faster, tougher, meaner.
Yeah, do you think it's blowing harder now than it was then?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you the one that get messages from the MMF Messenger? Yes and no. Sometimes I get them from the Messenger, sometimes I don't. It depends on who opened it. If it opened up for one of the employees, for some reason it doesn't show up on mine. But what's your question? What are you trying to find? Because usually the MMF Messenger ones only go through to my phone. Because, well, Let's see. Mm-hmm. Inbox. Oh, there we go. Ah.
Is the tree
Okay.
still solid?
I gotta see if I can open it here. Let's see if I can open it. Oh, wow. I found a big spam folder. That's not something we want. Found a spam folder in my messenger. Okay, I can open it up here in a second here. Dot Frog wants to show you the damages he did to his thing, so he sent them to our site.
All right.
So you can do a little critiquing. Look at I'm glitching. That's what happens whenever I open up anything Facebook on my computer. It goes.
Pooping?
Come on, computer.
Are you charging something in the background? Looks like
What?
a Traxxas charger back there.
Yeah, it's just plugged in.
Ah.
It's not charging. It just sits there and blinks. And the power cord is in behind the cabinet behind there, and it's just a pain in the ass to unplug. And because, you know, obviously we're just made of money. So, you know, might as well just leave it running all the time. Now, where is it? There it is. God, is Facebook ever slow now? It's fast on a phone, but it sucks on a computer.
It's meta. It's meta now.
Oh, right.
Meta. Gotta meditate. Gotta meditate while it opens. Be one with the planet. Meta. Meta, be one with the planet. Yes.
Oh, well, let me make the picture bigger.
Try rubbing it.
This. Let's just do this. Let's put this to here. Save it. Do this one. At least if I do it this way, we can expand them and make them feel bigger. Cool. Cool. Just sent 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Okay, now if I open it over here. Okay, now we shall show you. So here we are.
Okay, here we go.
We have this. So this is the shock tower here. I think this is where you're talking about.
Oh, I see what's going on because the shock tower goes onto directly on there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's take a look at the next one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Here. Yeah, that's not going to be easy to get out.
No, I think that might be a remove and replace.
He doesn't want to hear that.
I know. It's probably gonna take him like 20 years to get the part.
Oh, it might be the same picture.
Yeah. I'm thinking you're gonna have to put all new stuff in there.
Oh, it chops. Theron says, "Chop chop."
Yeah, because I thought it was like the case. I thought the shock tower but that's not right because you can take the front pumpkin off without taking the shock off. So, yeah, that one you broke. You're gonna have to replace the plastic.
You think you got wind?
Well,
Trampolines are bad in windstorms, especially like on the prairies or something where it just keeps on rolling away. Okay, back to what I was looking for here. Vanquish, Trio, Friction, Ultimate Scale, Arma. What else is the other one? Futaba. What's their saying?
Futaba. We've been cool for a long time. Yeah.
Futaba, we don't do anything different. The most.
We take the same radio and we add more features, add more channels.
Which shop in Saskatchewan did you find? Is it Ultra RC? Because they're pretty good. I think they do a lot of techno. I think. I gotta eat I'm not gonna eat this with my fingers because I gotta touch the keyboard. Nom nom.
What do we got here? Futaba.
Oh, that one. My computer didn't like that one. Yeah, they're good guys, and they get a lot of techno stuff. I don't know if they're going direct with techno, or if they're going with if they're going through a supplier. I think they might be direct because they're right. They've got their own track and everything set up there, and a lot of guys are racing. Like not set up in their store, but they have a track close by, and it's indoor-ish dirt. It's kind of cool. Nothing special about Futaba's sayings. However, they should say hardest transmitters to program ever, because they're super confusing the way they make them. I remember the first Futaba I had, the instruction book was that thick.
Yeah. Well, then they got that tricky switch on them where they can have like on but not on.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's on, but it's not transmitting. I really got Tim, the guy who sold that controller to.
Yeah.
He was like, "This thing's not working. What's going on?" And it turned out that he had it on the non-transmitting setting.
It was on, but not on.
It was on, but not transmitting. Which is why would you even have that function? Because every time you want to turn on your car, you want to make sure the radio's on,
But
so your car doesn't just take off on you.
Isn't that just so that you can cycle through and change things and adjust settings and stuff without? Why?
Without it transmitting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get why. If it's on, just turn it on.
Yeah. I agree. Why? Oh. So, new and RC I haven't done today. I've got the video, but it's not finished yet. But one thing you're going to want to talk about, I already know it, is going to be this guy right now.
So I still. She came in and checked in on me. Asked her if the tree was still there. She said yes.
So Team X-Ray have released a new X4F.
X4F.
Now, that sounds cool, except it's really nothing more than an X4 with the rear diff removed.
However, it's got a different motor mount. motor mount, instead of having the motor behind the gear, find it there if you go scroll down. So you see the motor is more forward right there. There we go.
Well, it better be.
So
You need
spur
some
gear.
weight on the front end.
Yeah. So spur gear, instead of being behind it, it's in front of it. Then you push all your electronics forward. They put the servo on the opposite side. That way you have everything forward.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the big battery, which you have to balance your chassis with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you get all the latest and greatest carbon fiber, everything. Carbon fiber infused with plastic.
Just seems to me like, I don't know. Just seems to me that it's just a glorified X-Ray X4. You change out the motor mount on it, right? Change out the motor mount and take out the rear belt and the rear diff and everything. And you basically have this.
Yeah. Yeah. So what this is, if you're running your Mini and people say, oh, I need a faster Mini. I need a faster Mini. You got bigger motors in it. No, you don't. You need to get this and go front wheel drive. Run that in with the scale spec. I do believe most places are running a 17.5 for their stock. So you can have a 17.5 front wheel drive, or you can have 21.5 all wheel drive.
Be interesting to see how it actually handles.
And then you can put on a cool hatchback on there. Yeah. That cooler racy hatchbacks you can throw on there.
Tread patterns. Which ones are you talking about here, Gord?
On
the
the tires.
tread pattern you're talking about. No,
That's
those
the scale spec tire.
Yeah, these are scale spec tires. Scale spec.
Too bad. Too bad to go with a sweep tire on there.
Yeah, those are definitely scale spec. Different rims. Not a conventional normal rim that you find a lot of places, but that is most definitely the standard scale spec tire.
It is.
Which actually lasts surprisingly long, considering
they do actually, don't they?
Yeah.
Because I think those ones worn in yet? No.
No, those are pretty shiny.
Yeah, because you got they put the tire together like this. It's offset. It's a big bump on it. If they could put the tire together properly, put the mold together so it's nice and smooth, you can't tell where it is, that'd be great. But no, it's like all
lopsided and funky.
Yeah.
Funky. So I knew you would be excited about that one.
I'd like to see some of those out. I'd like to give that thing a rip.
I could see it.
Like, look at that hatchback body.
This one?
Is that a hatchback on this one? What kind of body has it got?
Well, I'm not even sure what body this is. It's probably a biddy. Well, maybe not. It's a little square for a biddy, isn't it?
I don't know. Either way, it's not a hatchback. Darn.
No. I didn't see any other real pictures of it. They're all pretty much the same body.
Yeah, all the same body. Because, biddy designs, they make a nice hatchback.
Zoo Racing. Hatchback. Zoo makes a good one.
Zoo makes a hatchback. Proline.
Groove in the chassis is different. Yes. Which groove? Talking about this groove here up top?
The groove for the motor?
This one here or the groove here? Yeah, that's for the motor, so you can pick a whatever. So you can sit it down lower.
That 1 mil lower.
Yep. Makes all the difference. Not really. Doesn't really make that big of a difference if you can't drive. Looks like an Acura Rsx. Yeah, I can see it.
A little bit like a lot of things.
You know, it looks like a blue car.
That big chin splitter on the front.
Big chin splitter, yeah.
Get more downforce on the front.
Oh.
Yeah, but still, they released that and still no X1.
No X1 for you. They're never going to release an X1. Let's check out Primal's site, because I know they got a big release that they just put out.
Because I know they got the carbon-infused arms on one. There's been some sneak pictures from Jan over in Europe running it, so it's a thing.
I'm looking at this video here for the Raminator. So, oh, come on, get here. So, Primal RC is releasing a Monster Jam edition of their Raminator truck.
The
so
big
it's
huge
basically
thing.
a Gravedigger. But the only thing they show in the picture is a blacked out front end. That's all they show you. And coming in January of 2023. So this is how long it's going to take them to negotiate.
So you
Monster Jam.
So you can pre-order this May, like in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to wait until hopefully January.
Mm-hmm.
So you give them all your monies.
Yep.
And hopefully they don't go under.
Well, Primal's not going to go under, but
you never know. You just never know what's going on.
I mean, they've got. Let's go to the vehicle section. So they've got 2 versions of this Monster Jam truck coming up. So the Gravedigger and the Gravedigger Collector's Edition.
What's the price tag on those?
$4,500 US for the special edition, collector's edition, and $4,000. So $600 more than the standard Raminator. And then they got their big ass 1/5 scale dragsters and stuff. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Electric or gas, whichever way you want to go with it. But 1/5 scale, just think about that. Okay, so what is we're 1/10 now, and we're 132 feet.
Double it.
So you need 200. Where are you going to find somewhere like that?
264 feet.
Right? Like you're going to want to go to a real drag strip. And once you've gone 264 feet, that's a long way away for your car to be.
You can't see shit.
No, that's a long way away. So you've gone 264 feet. You ripped her down the track. You did really good. And now you can't figure out where the hell your car went. And you smack it into the wall and you just wreck your $2,000 dragster.
And then you complain to the company that you need warranty.
Oh.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
So I know there's people posting this. I don't know if you're a member of any of the groups, but there's a dude who posted up something about how to change the shaft size on his truck, on his Castle motor that he bought. So I'm like, okay. Everybody's making all these comments. People are just saying, just buy the right size pinion. Like, stop being a cheap ass and just get the proper size pinion. No, doesn't want that, has to change the pinion, has to change the shaft size. So people are telling him to turn it on, run it at a certain RPM, and file it down with a file or whatever you want to do. So then it goes back and forth, and carries on, and then it says, "Okay, well, I tried that, and now my opinion wobbles really badly, so I'm just going to return it to Amazon." And people are like, "Oh, come on, he's just joking." But the fact of the matter is that there are people out there that will do that, and they will try and return it after they screw it up like that, after being just a dumbass. That's just sad.
You take responsibility for your actions, people.
It's sad.
Take responsibilities for your actions. You effed it up. It's on you, bud.
Oh, I want the rest of my food. What should I take with me to the cabin this weekend?
Well, I think the lake's still cold, so I think you should leave your boats at home.
Yeah.
In case you gotta go for a swim. Just saying. You might need something for some mud, maybe. What do you got that will go well in the mud?
There's another scale coming. RC Sparks got on a fifth scale on. Yeah, fifth scale on-road car that he's not going to have the room to run either. His driveway is big, but it ain't that big. So, and it's funny. You watch the video. He mentions that he's got the space now to do and play with this thing and use this. And no, you don't. Your driveway is big, but it's not fifth scale on-road car big. That is a big freaking driveway. What is MCD's catchphrase? I have no idea. MCD. Let's try RC. MCD Racing. I don't see any fancy catchphrase here. They do make some crazy nice looking cars. But once you start getting up into a larger scale, it's pretty easy. It's a lot easier to make and fabricate the parts, and the tooling is a lot easier to deal with. And, your stuff should be all machined aluminum and everything. But he got, which one did he get? It was an electric. I don't even see an electric on here. Click on the wrong link. Let's take a look at
MCD. Don't even know.
Yeah, they're big in here.
That big.
Well, 1/5 scale, it's just a monster, right? How are you going to do anything with it?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at their short course truck. Just because
I've tried the off-road one, the 4-wheel drive one with the the gas power motor and all that fun stuff, and you just can't drive it anywhere.
No, I had 5 of them. I got rid of them. They were all Bajas and variations of. I had a DBXL, and I had a couple of 5Bs out of Rovan. I had a 5T, but ultimately they were never. I actually found it easier to take the X-Max out than I did to take those things out, because at least the X-Max had the clearance and the wheels and the stance to it where you could drive it over things. But these things were still too low and too fast for that stuff. You got the XS5 Max Pro. Let's take a look at that. But the short
would I have a proper place to run these things? Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. But
so, like in Calgary has a 1/5 scale track. They did have a 1/5 scale track. I don't know if it ever panned out and they kept on running it, but I know they were building a 1/5 scale track 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 6 years ago, probably 6. But Yeah, I mean, what's the wheelbase here? Wheelbase standard. Yeah, okay. Wheelbase is 549 to 565 millimeters, so 56 centimeters. So that's half a meter long. 3 feet, no, 2.5 feet. That's fairly long. And it's 14 kilograms. 13 to 14K, which means you're going to be 20, 30 pounds. That's big.
What's this one?
Recommended retail price is 1,050 euros.
So again, $1 million Canadian.
Let's look through there. Looks pretty badass.
Look at the electric edition. You got to click on all of them. They got different editions of them.
Yeah. Yeah, where's the electric edition?
I think this one here looks like it's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, it's with my screen block.
Section.
Let's find the electric edition that we speak of. MX5 Pro, 93 centimeters long. Yes, right. Yeah, the XR5 Pro, right? XS5 Max Pro.
XS5. Yeah.
But XS5 Max Pro. That one. Oh, no, I'm clicking on the wrong one. Where am I? XR5. No, XS. XS, dummy. XS. Make it XS. There. There we go. With the hideous, ugly body.
Yeah.
Which I remember watching the video and him talking about how he thinks the body looks so sexy. And the first thing that came out of my mouth is, "You've got to be kidding me." Because that looks like a touring car body.
Well, it looks like, okay, so that looks like it's based upon the 8th scale, which is basically a 8th scale buggy with a car body on it, which makes it super wide and not long enough to go to scale. That's what I don't like about it.
The electric motor conversion kit is pretty simple.
Just stick it in.
Yeah.
And that one there is a 610 millimeter chassis, which is 24 inches wheelbase.
Damn.
It's at the very, 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 very bottom. And it's 410 wide. What does that convert to?
I'm just going to point something out here.
16 inches wide.
Yeah, I'm just going to point this out because you looked at the price tag on this thing, right? Or is it here? So we're talking 1,600 euros, which works out to, I think that's like over $3,000 Canadian. It's way up there. What's the conversion for a euro to Canadian dollar?
I'll do it right now.
Even a US dollar for anybody who might be easier. Yeah, $3,000 Canadian. Ultimate's $3,000 Canadian, according to Got Frog. Either or, it's in the thousands. Okay,
how many? The 1,000.
It is 1,599 euros.
99. So $2,156.58.
That's recommended retail. Now, Got Frog says that they're selling them for $16.99 Canadian. So okay, if they're selling them for $16.99 Canadian, they're getting a screaming deal.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that's cool.
My point being, you're going to spend that kind of jack on a truck like this or a car like this, don't you think maybe you're not going to have batteries with duct tape on them? Just, just point it out. Like duct taped batteries. I bet you I know why.
That's to cover the brand.
Yeah, I bet you that's exactly what it was. Probably just black duct tape all over it because they wanted to show the batteries in there, but not what brand they're running.
Yeah. So they're not Tim. Like Tim puts on there for functionality, not for discretion.
See, if we had one of those here, we'd have nowhere to run it.
No.
I mean, you could maybe run it. We could run it in Cal Place, but we couldn't. You could probably run this anywhere. You could run a go-kart. Wherever they do go-kart racing, you could run this.
I guess, eh?
But the thing is with the go-kart racing is they put up track barriers and tire walls, and you're not going to be able to see the thing anymore. Like you have to be elevated up on top of a stand that's like 16 feet up or something, so you can see down on the whole track.
If not like 20 or 25 feet up. Hey,
yeah, and when the wind picks up, you're going to sail away.
Happens.
Right? But I mean, it is really high end, really nice looking. I'm not there yet. I'm not there where I think that that's necessary. I'd spend that money on a bike.
XS and XR.
Right?
What's the difference?
What is the difference?
I don't know.
You tell me. What's the difference? What's the difference, man? What's the difference?
The Duo X. What's that all about?
XR5 Area 51 might be the best.
Two-wheel drive action. Cool. The W5 Max is a European champion.
Wow. Yeah, okay. European champion because there's so many 1/5 scale championships being ripped around and anywhere in North America.
Yeah.
Like, if you go on Live RC, can you even find anything from North America for 1/5 scale racing?
I don't know.
I've never seen anything 1/5 scale. I've seen 1/8. That's as big as it's ever gotten that I've seen.
I don't think I've ever seen anything. I haven't even looked for it because I'm like, that's just monstrous. Like, look at those guys on the podium with these things.
That's just not going to happen here. So why do I waste my time?
Like, if you go to the very top of the page, there has like a little slideshow going on. These things are like guys grabbing the car like this. Urgh. Just monstrous. Monstrous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too much. I love the fact that there's some disc brake setups and stuff for them. That's cool. Like, there's lots of really cool stuff.
Yeah, they're cool.
But, I mean, I had disc brakes for my Rovan. And I could never get them to work right. They never bled proper. They were never equal. You'd put on the brakes and the sucker would jerk hard to the right. It was just, you couldn't get that balance right. You couldn't get it all to even out right.
There's more technology now, so maybe
a
little better.
Yeah. Shiny things that I don't want to buy.
Quit looking. We need a 5th scale rally course.
Yes, the money into my Jeep. My little Jeep Jerp. That body on that 5th scale looks like the 1/10 scale body, Aaron. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said when I showed up. It looks exactly like those hideous touring car bodies.
No, that looks like the other style. The 8 scale.
Yuck.
It's just a bigger 8 scale.
Yuck. Still yuck. I don't care what one you say. It's still yuck.
go back for Team X-Ray. I gotta look at that.
You want to see that Team X-Ray one again?
I'm gonna go look at the GTE. Yeah. 8 scale. Hideous body. Check. Dual batteries. Check. Runs a 4S action. Has a diffuser.
Oh, I gotta go back to the right spot here. Which one do you want to see? The XB?
It's the GT. The GTE. Or GTXE.
GTXE.
Yeah.
Let's look at that. Now that one would be. Well, no, that's not the same thing. That body's got more hood. It doesn't have that ugly lump thing on the roof. The roof line's actually pretty low profile. But
Super low.
see, I like this one because I don't know. This one kind of compares more to like the 1/7 scale Armas and that closer. You're closer to that same category, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's actually smaller than the 1/7 scales. And the Kyosho Infernos that they made.
Look at all that sexiness in there. I'd run that.
Hey?
I'd run that.
Yeah, you could run this. You know, there's a perfect track for running something this size, and it's in Enderby, and it's right on the side. It's right by the Tim Hortons. It was an old go-kart track, but everything's been removed. So now the only thing that's left there is the asphalt. And it's not gigantic, so you can see the whole track, but you could run something like this on there, and it would be pretty cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
Right?
Where's that in Enderby? I want to go check that out.
If you go right after you, as you're going into Enderby, right before you hit, well, there's usually a market on the right-hand side, and as you're heading north.
The gas station
right
there.
Across the street, yeah, right next door to that gas station, across the street from the market, basically.
Oh, geez.
You're in there, and you look, and if you look real closely, you can see where the old pavement was for the track. It might have been turned into a dispensary now. I'm not sure, but
Oh, was it like right next to the gas station?
it was, yeah.
Yeah, there's a dispensary there now. There's like 3 or 4 shacks there.
Yeah, see, you're gonna get me in trouble. Making me look at these shiny things that I want because they're shiny. And they look fast and cool.
The big Honda member combo in there. 4S action. Look at that. New rear diffuser. Aerodynamics.
Right?
I told you this was next evolution.
And they even got airflow going through the diff housing.
Yeah, to keep the diff cool. On those hot racing days to keep more
pretty
consistent.
wild, eh? That's pretty wild.
It's smart, though.
Yeah. I've never looked to see what the price is on one of these.
I think they're like $1,200 probably. Let me see what I can find.
Got to be up there. Because our supplier for X-Ray.
I don't think they're much more than the new
X4?
Yeah, I don't think they are. Let's go to.
Well, let's look at the very top of the page. I might be able to go straight to the shop section here. Oh, I wanted to go back. Ew. Let's go here. Wait for my super slow computer. Refine full presentation online now. XT4. Huh. XT4 2023. I can't get the shop page.
Okay, so here we are. I found it on eMain. $709 American.
709?
Yeah.
Where's my calculator?
And then
So you're talking 920-ish Canadian Kanakaroos. I'd probably go for that one before I'd go for the MCD.
and then the actual 10 scale's more money.
And work my way up.
$739.
Wow.
That's not hilarious.
Yeah. Yep.
Crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. No, it won't be unanchored.
It will be mine. Oh, yes. It will be mine.
Yeah, I gotta close the page or I will be sleeping in the doghouse. You're right.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, it's back to sleeping in the doghouse.
I hear crashing and banging going on at your place. What's going on?
My place?
Yeah.
I mean,
Did a tree just come down in your house?
I'll go take a look. Let's see. I think the storm may have passed.
See, we didn't race on Monday. And the reason we didn't race on Monday is because the wind was blowing so hard that our cars probably would have gone as fast sideways as they were going to go straight. Waiting to see what the Tamiya XV02 will be like. Looks interesting. Yes, it absolutely will be. I've seen just a couple of kind of sneak 3D rendering photos of it. Not really enough to make it to show anybody really, but I think it's going to be cool. To me, it doesn't really do a lot of high-end exotic style chassis. They do a lot of the ones that they can bang out a billion of them. Can't bring him with him, Gord, because he's got it. He's on his laptop. So
So I'll go take a couple pictures and send them to you.
He's going to take some pictures. There you go, Gord. So yeah, we have I looked at some more of that Carson RC or whatever it was called. Still not impressed. Oh. Who here has the Sen Racing F450? Because the Sen Racing F450 has now got they've released a fifth wheel hitch for it. Sorry, not a fifth wheel, gooseneck hitch. So here, I'll show you guys this one. So this is the gooseneck hitch that you can put in the new Sen Racing trucks, and it's got a quick release ball and everything for it, so it'll latch on, pivot, articulate, whatever way you need it to go. That's what it looks like in the bed of the truck. Mounts onto your body post set up there on your shock mounts. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. They got the new rims too, new dually rims, all aluminum, so they don't break as easy. So you can throw even more money at your really overpriced dually truck. Yeah.
It's still too wide in the rear.
So, which
I sent you the pictures to your phone. Should I send them to?
You send them to me.
Send them to your phone.
Should work.
Messenger action.
Should work.
I sent it to you. I texted it to you. should do the other one.
Are you texting or are you messaging?
All three.
Okay. So what you're saying is my phone's going to go nuts here in a minute.
Eventually.
Going da ding, da ding, da ding.
Coming up or what?
I'm waiting.
I sent it.
Still waiting.
Well, it's got to go through the windy. The wind's kicking the interwebs everywhere.
Okay, here we go.
Did it work? How about now?
Okay, so I got a picture of a tree.
Yeah.
There's the tree.
That's the tree.
It's not blowing all over the place, though. That's not very entertaining.
No, I didn't take a video.
And there's the branch that came off of it.
Yeah. So about, 3 years ago, a third of that tree came down. That's my neighbor's yard. And it went into 2 neighbors' yard.
Oh, I see it. It's down there.
Yeah.
That's the branch you're talking about right there. So this is in your yard, kind of not really in your yard, because that's your fence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of on the other side of the fence, but the fence is kind of, it goes under and kind of pushes it over, and then it goes up.
So when it's a problem, it's your tree, and when it's not a problem, it's their tree.
I don't know how it all works. I just know it's a nice big tree.
Well,
A little too big.
it's pretty rotten there.
And then I woke up.
And then you woke up. Look at the Losi hammer kind of growing on you. Oh, kitty needs an
I know, right? I keep looking at that hammer ray. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, the hammer ray is kind of cool. I see that Trio. Oh, there's a company that just released a functional sway bar set for the rear of it. So that piece that's just decorational.
The one for looks
The one for looks, they converted it over to be an actual sway bar. I don't know why everybody's so obsessed with sway bars all the time. If you have a sway bar, how many more sway bars do you need?
16.
Yeah, all of them, apparently. Shame it has Spectrum Electronics, though.
I agree.
Yeah, but it's just a matter of changing the motors and the ESC and all that stuff. That works good. I haven't had any issues with any of those. And I actually don't really have a lot of problems with the receivers either. It's the older ones that seem to have a lot of grief. The older DSM ones. They always glitched out on me.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I'm looking at the hammer ray.
I want the hammer ray. I really want it.
And then I can show up like, it's hammer time.
Let's see here.
And I'll play some Can't Touch This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got another 1/18 scale truck that just got released by Rock Hobby, the Cheyenne 6x6. Which is... Come here. Nope. What's this? The Cheyenne 6x6.
Cheyenne 6x6.
Yeah.
Show some pictures of that thing.
This guy.
Like a Chevy Cheyenne?
No, it's kind of a weird why they would call it the Cheyenne 6x6. I'm not totally sure. Because it looks like this. It looks a lot more like a Jeep.
It does look like a Jeep. Isn't that what the other 6x6 was? From Traxxas? The TRX6?
No, it was a Mercedes.
Oh, that's right, Mercedes.
People wished it was something like this. It's got LED headlight in the middle, But this is Rock Hobby, right? So
What does that mean?
FMS basically. I don't know, the wheelbase in here looks really kids toyish for this part to me. Big snorkel kit, because every real off-road vehicle needs to have a full snorkel kit, right?
Oh yeah, it helps your electronics breathe.
Right.
For your electric RC.
Right. Yeah, there's an FMS. So yeah, that's pretty much that's new from them. What else we got? That's really it. Other than doing RC stuff that I'm going to talk about later. I'm going to do it off camera with this. So.
Yeah, hammer ray action.
Looks like my Panda Hobby 6x6. It absolutely does look like your Panda Hobby 6x6.
So is it that scale?
It's 1/18th, yeah.
Yeah, lame.
Lame.
Lame. Let's go back to 10th scale.
Lame sauce.
10th and 8th scale. Yeah.
Not a fan of it, eh?
No. I think instead of buying like 10 of those things, I'll buy one of those GXTs, E's.
The GXTE.
Yeah.
Well, where are you going to run it?
I might have to go to Vancouver.
Are they even running anything that big there?
Yeah.
Where? At the racetrack?
Yeah. In summertime.
They're actually running 1/8.
Yeah. They're running those ones and then those crazy foam tire 2-speed ones. Those ones with the tires that have the quick release in them.
Mm-hmm.
I do tire change quickly, so doop, doop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But those ones they're not allowing everybody to run them. So if you showed up with it, if you're not a proven racer with abilities,
Oh.
so if you shouldn't be running it, then they're not going to let you. But that one, the 8 scales, they'll let you run that one.
Okay, you said Italian EXB caught fire on its second run. Spectrum ESC went up in smoke. Yeah, but the Italian EXB doesn't. I don't think it comes with electronics in it. It comes, I'm pretty sure, as a roller. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it comes as a roller. Need to close a few windows here. Got too many open.
Well, that's the ARMA action.
Right? So that guy. Let's close that one.
That's the one that looks like a truggy, but then somebody stepped on it.
Yeah. But I'm just going to look at it real quick here and see. Italian. Because I think the EXP just has the upgraded parts. Oh, okay, you're right. They're just coming with an RTR.
Spectrum action.
That's new.
ABC.
EXPs all started out as just being rollers, right? But now it's showing it as an RTR. That's cool.
That thing looks like if you turtled it, you can still drive it.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does. Let's see if I can show you guys some pictures here. I can show you from here. There's a picture of it in a dirt pit. I'll move this. Move that one off there. And there it is. Jumping. That was a good profile pic for it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, if the wing wasn't there, it would almost run upside down. I don't know. I haven't had any problems with my fire team, and it's Spectrum Electronics and that. I took all my Spectrum Electronics out of my Rift because I wanted to have something censored for some better throttle control. But the motor I put in there is not the setup that I want to have. And look at the laydown on those shocks. That's like,
Yeah. It's almost like on-road action.
right? Nice truck. I think it would be fast. Problem is it's so wide. Hard to find jumps and stuff. Like with a 1/10 scale, you can hit the narrower jumps like the bike jumps and stuff like that. This thing, you'd have to be finding some bigger actual made manufactured jumps like at the track. You got pictures. You never sent them to me.
Who, me?
Yeah, you should send me those pictures of the track.
Oh, yeah. I can do that. I can
Send me
send
those
you
pictures.
pictures.
Send me the pictures of the track.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. The fire team is somewhat ironic. You're right.
Something like that. There you go. Send me a nice little 9 block and one panoramic picture.
Let's go here. I don't know if I can show panoramic pictures on here with the crap. But we can try it.
We will try. We will try.
So I'm waiting and waiting for the interwebs. Let's close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close anything made by Traxxas because it slows down your internet. Let's close this too. No wonder I got too many windows open. There we
Sounds like
go. Okay, I got to download these because if I download them, then I can scroll through them better.
you should download them. Let's go vehicles.
When you send me 6? Yeah.
Send you 9.
Oh, 9. Oh, did I get that one? I didn't get that one. Okay, let's see what we got here. Where are my downloads? Downloads. Where the hell are the other ones? God, I hate it when this computer goes slow. Okay, I don't have this one. And this one. Don't think I have this one either. Boom. Okay. Close that. Now let's look and see if I got them. That's not the picture. There. Okay, so here's the C-can. Okay. Just got to get so I can scroll through them. There we go. Got it. Here it is.
Got it.
Okay, so here's our driver's stand. All new and
That's
shiny and
cool.
pretty. On top of an 8-foot sea can. There's the oh so fancy set of stairs they put up.
Not just one set of stairs. You got to have a landing and then go up some more.
Yeah. So that's all done and built.
Oh, that's my tree.
Don't know why I said that one. Here's part of the track. So this would be the north end of the track. This is after one race weekend on it so far. There's the big banked current turn.
So you can go in there hot.
With a hole right here for you to launch your car out.
You should be up and back
this angle.
down. It's good. It's good.
That's the back side of the sea can. This is the. I don't know if I can.
The railing is all messed up, but the track looks good like that.
Right. So this track goes around and then it comes out on this straightaway over here. So there's not much that you're missing over here. And then you come down the backstretch.
200 plus feet of backstretch.
All the way to there and around there, that corner,
Down
that
steps.
corner, drop into this bend here, around here.
Inside straight over the
Pull
triples.
their cars on the track right here to screw you up. And come around the corner here, take the big triple, come around, take a double, through here to the little step with the curve step, and then back to a double
bumps.
and then back around.
Doubles and speed bumps.
Yeah.
And there's another set of doubles to the left after the speed bumps.
Over to that side over there.
Over that side.
I'm not sure if I got another picture. No, I got down. Okay, you didn't give me any picture of the end.
Okay, I'll send it to you again.
You have to have another picture. You have to have another picture.
Let's see what I got here. Let me go through my pictures here. That one. Not cut that little section off for some reason.
That's weird. Yeah, you sent me the. Yeah, I'll put this one on. Kind of gives a little bit better angle. Okay, did it upload?
It's the high-speed Kelowna track.
Okay, here we are.
If it's not the biggest, it's one of the biggest tracks in BC.
Think so?
Yep. Permit tracks.
I think it is actually the biggest.
It's 100 by almost 200.
Come on. The computer's just being a freak right now. There we go. Okay, here's the big one. So there's got you're coming in here. You come up over this triple, over into here, into this roughed up turn, and then a double through here.
Speed bump.
So some guys could do the speed bump. I did watch one guy come wide once and go to there, but it was all cockeyed when it landed.
Oh, yeah.
And then miss the big O pipe and another double going into the corner, which is a 90 degree, which comes out here onto the backstretch, which just goes railing along the outside edge. Yeah, bank corner is pretty cool. Yeah, it kind of sucks for those in a wheelchair. You're right. Yeah, not really wheelchair accessible to get up on top of that sea can, but as of yet, we don't have any wheelchair members, do we?
Not yet. No. But if we had a ramp on it, that'd be great.
I'd have ideas. There's a ramp here. Ooh, a ramp, and it goes 8 feet up. Ooh. Yeah, so that's our track. We went there yesterday and picked up the trailer and stuff and brought it home. So it's kind of it's not really dusty right now because we've had a little bit of rain, but it's kind of a hard packed clayish type.
It's not packed down yet, though. We need to do one more raking on it. and then just soak it with water.
Yeah.
Soak it, bake it in the sun. Soak it, bake it. That stuff
Soak,
gets like rock hard.
soak and bake,
Why? It's rock hard.
soak and bake, and then soak and bake, and then soak and bake. Well, unscratched. All right, man. Okay, we're at like 2 hours, and I'm going to call her because I have not 10 feet up for a ramp. Yeah. Well, it'd actually be 10. It'd actually be more like 8, probably 11 or 12 feet because you got to get over the railing. So you'd have to put a ramp at the top of the ramp to go over the railing. So, anyways, we're going to call her night. We're. Oh, now I got now your text messages of your tree coming down are coming.
Oh.
Okay. Anywho, so yeah, we will tune in Friday night. Bench wrenching is not going to be at the same time. I don't even know if I'm going to bother doing it yet. It definitely will not be in the evening because I have to drive up a mountainside. So you're going to be working.
I'll be
So
working.
I might not do bench wrenching this week. I haven't really fully decided yet because I'm supposed to be getting out of here early and taking off.
Long weekend.
Long weekend action, yeah. Long weekend action. I got to get bikes loaded up and figure out which of my RCs I want to go play on the rocks. There's a rock formation up there that I want to go and play on a bit that I haven't been up there with. And then the caretaker up there, his son got a big rock for Christmas. So
RC
I want
action.
to bash that. So I'll probably take a Max up there with me or an X Max or something.
Fire team.
Maybe fire team. Something. Little
Sledge.
something.
Or sledge.
Or sledge. Anything. Go up there and beat the piss out of it for the weekend.
Bring cameras.
Bring some cameras. Make some more footage that I haven't got edited yet. I have lots of footage. Just need to get around to sitting down and editing. It'll happen. And also there'll be like a rash of videos that'll come out. I mean, nonstop video. Holy crap, look at all these videos. I'll just set them to release one every day.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll talk to you guys next week. If we don't talk to you on Friday, don't be too bummed if there's no bench wrenching, because I think I got a lot of stuff going on, so we might not have a chance. I was going to try and do it midday on Friday, but some stuff's come up, and I don't think I can even bother doing it midday on Friday. So I will maybe do a live on the weekend from the. But I can't really do a live very good there. It's got really crappy internet up there, or service up there. Anyways, we'll talk to you next week.
All right,
Bye. Later.